thrilled to see you. You are so funny, and I love doing stand-up with you. I haven't seen you in a, well, I saw you.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. But, you know, when you're doing stand-up, when you start off doing it, it's such a huge thing in your life. It seems like no time has passed since you've done it, right? I mean, you can remember every little club, every little trip. And we used to do stand-up together in San Francisco. Some of those laugh-offs, you know, like big show, you know, the Showtime laugh-off. And I remember we had to take a road gig to Chino once from San Francisco. And that's about a 4-hour drive, I think. And I had a crush on Ellen. I think a lot of the guys had crushes on Ellen back then, and that was before we knew that. Well, you know, but you know, it was fun, and we had a great time, and it just those days just fly by.
Yeah. So, and you have a baby. How old is your baby?
Well, let's see. He's 15 months, and I am 648 months old. And oh, that's not him. No, that's him. Yep, his name is Gable, and
that's a good name.
And the book is the book is actually about going through the pregnancy and how it affected me and what I kind of learned from it. And the first 2 chapters are about my affair with Barbara Walters.
Oh.
But then after that, I get right into the baby stuff. Yeah. But yeah, his name is Gable, and we wanted a kind of a unique name, but nothing too like Apple-ish. You know what I mean? So we were looking at street signs, we were looking at menus for names, and you know, I thought for a while, let's name him after like a character in a poem or something from literature. Then people would think we're sophisticated that way. So for a while, we were thinking about the name maybe Nantucket. We thought would be good because that's kind of poetry, you know. And then we thought, let's have a sponsorship, like a corporation. Name them after a corporation, like Velveeta or something. And then they could send our kid to school, you know, pay for his college. And Google, maybe we thought, Zoloft, settle down. You know? And then for a long time, we thought maybe Keys of Van Nuys, which is a local car dealership.
Yes, yeah.
But we ended up with Gable because we started looking at dead movie stars from the 40s, those names, and we saw a poster of him at Kinko's. So we thought, oh, Clark Gable, that'd be nice. Yeah. It's either that or Kinko's.
That's a great name. Now, were you in the delivery room with your wife when he was born? I
actually wanted to be in the room during the conception, and I was.
Oh, good.
A lot of guys don't like that. I don't mind it. I don't find it that bad. But I was in the room for the delivery, and I don't like blood or placenta, first of all.
Oh.
So I was very nervous about this, and I remember I came home one morning, it was early in the morning, and my wife was in labor in our bedroom, and I thought, great, because I hate traffic, you know, to go during the day, and I thought we'll be able to beat the traffic, you know, if we leave about 4 in the morning, and because we had about a 30-minute drive. So we get in the car, and there's no traffic at all here in Los Angeles, and which is rare. And we're driving, and I look over to her, and I see my wife is pregnant, and the sun's coming up, and I'm thinking to myself, this is such a miracle, you know? No traffic, nothing. And we get to the hospital. Now, my job was I wanted to be involved with the delivery, but my job was to work the iPod. See, I had downloaded a lot of songs, and that was going to get me through the delivery. And so
get you through the delivery.
Get me through the delivery. Yes. And so you know, I'm doing my job, and then the doctor comes in, and she starts hooking my wife Susan up to the monitors. That's her job. That's what she's doing. I don't question her. I'm doing the iPod. And she says to me, "Would you like to help?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm helping. I'm doing the iPod thing." She goes, "No. Do you want to help deliver the baby?" No, I don't. I don't want to do that. That's not what I do. But I said, "Yeah, sure, I'd love to help," because I hate confrontation.
Right.
You know, I didn't want to. So she gives me the gloves, and she goes, "Now, what I want you to do is hold up your wife's left leg," which is how I got in this position in the first place.
Exactly.
And it's all in the book. And I can't work the iPod and hold her leg at the same time, and I'm getting very, you know, uncomfortable doing all this. In hindsight, I should have hired a DJ. You know, I really should have.
Sure.
Then I would have had the DJ hold the leg, and I could have worked the iPod and done my job.
Yeah.
So anyway, you know, it happened really quick, luckily, and I didn't want to look, like I said, and I'm holding the leg, and the doctor goes, "Look, you can see the top of the head coming out. It looks like a purple rock with like some hair on it and stuff." And I said, "I don't know, I think that's always been there." Because I didn't want to look. You know, I was making up anything, because I didn't want to look, Ellen.
Wow.
So finally, you know, the head the head came out, and she said, "You want to pull the rest of the baby out?" No, I don't. But I said, "Sure, that would be nice." So I'm pulling on the head, and it's not coming out. The neck is it's elongating like that, you know? And I told the doctor, I said, "I'm afraid I'm going to rip the baby's head off." And she said, "You're not going to rip the baby's head off." I said, "Okay, but if I do, I'm going to be really mad at you." Oh, I let her have it. And the thing, it did come out eventually, and then I put it up on my wife's chest, and the doctor then said to me, "Do you want to cut the umbilical cord?" I'm thinking, geez, do I have to do all the work around here? Do you want to come to my house and cut the grass? Do you want to wash the dishes? That'd be a fun experience.
That's hilarious.
So I cut the umbilical cord, and it was a great experience. And like 2 hours later, I went across the hall. I delivered 2 more babies.
Oh, good for you. Good.
And a C-section.
And a C-section.
Yeah.
Oh, God. God, you're funny. It's good to see you always because I think you're hilarious, and we've made you do some hilarious things on the show. And I had really, I'd forgotten how many things we made you do until the meeting this morning. We've sent you all over the place.
You have.
What do you remember that you've enjoyed?
Well, not much, but I will tell you, no, I had a lot of good memories. You're right, I did do a lot of stuff. You sent me to Las Vegas to marry people. You got me an open ministry certificate off of YouTube for $39.
Yes.
And that qualified me to, and then I also did a show called The Art of Seduction.
Yes.
Where they were teaching how to seduce people.
Yep.
I went to people's home in Halloween. We're giving away money in Ohio.
Uh-huh.
We've done a lot.
You're back on the road. You're doing stand-up again.
I do a lot of stand-up.
Yeah, you do a lot of stand-up. You love it.
Well, I'm funny.
Yep, you are. You're very, very funny.
Yeah, I do a lot of it. I'm on tour right now. My tour is called the Sugar Train Tour. Why?
Why?
Thank you. Because I have a sugar addiction. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, I have a real problem with sugar. And so I thought I'd call it that. I mean, cookies, cake, ice cream, I love all that stuff.
All day or just at night do you start craving it?
All day.
Really?
All day.
But you said to me today you've been off sugar for a couple of weeks.
I have been.
How's it going?
Not good. Not good. Well, I love, like, cookies. I can't stop. If you brought out a platter of homemade warm chocolate chip cookies, which I would expect, I would eat every one of those cookies with no guilt or shame. Even online, when they say accept cookies, yes, I accept cookies. And I accept milk. I accept milk too. That's a little example of what you're going to see when you come to my stand-up.
So you're flying. So the thing that because, you know, I toured for years and years, and I am not a great flyer. How are you with flying?
Not good. Not good.
Nervous?
Sometimes I get nervous. Usually I'm okay, but I had this really inexperienced pilot a couple weeks ago. We're getting ready to take off, and he comes on the loudspeaker and goes, folks, we'll be taking off in a few. Whoa, whoa, here we go. And then get this. We're up like at 30,000 feet, and he comes back on, he goes, folks, I can't seem to find them. Oh, never mind, I got it. Oh, man, the fun we have.
That's very funny. And you have a book coming out. And
oh, by the way, excuse me. Do you know who was on my flight?
I don't.
John Hamm.
John Hamm.
The actor from Mad Men.
Yes.
I don't know him, but I was going to say hi to him, but I didn't want to go back and coach. You know what I mean? I don't go back there.